Today, we're gonna look at a 2K17 MyPlayer attributes converter. So this is pretty cool. You're gonna be able to click the link in the description. It's a Google Doc and you can use the converter to see the attributes. But yes, before you begin your journey, make sure you jump by September 9th to check out all of my tutorials. Anyway, so here's the converter I found on Reddit. So shout out to Reddit user Dragix. He made this converter based on the chart I showed you guys earlier in the previous video by PetCarts87. So what's going on here is that if you focus on the yellow bar, you can see the minimum and the maximum. So pretty much 0 attribute bars on the blue side will mean 55, and if you fill up all of the attribute bars, which this year is capped at 25, I have set it to 94. So 0 attribute bars will be 55. If you can use all 25 attribute bars for one skill, you'll get a maximum rating of 94. Now, so obviously we don't know what the minimum and the maximum are going to be, so you can figure those out yourself. Like if you click the link in the description on the Google Docs, and just make sure you have a Google account. If you guys on YouTube, I'm sure you have it. You can change the minimum and the maximum as you see fit, so you can see what kind of attributes that can turn into. So in this case, you want to fill in bar J. So you want to make changes to the bars on row J. Like if you look at my row J right now, I have set it to all of the max attribute bars you can get for the archetype shot creator. And you can see the corresponding ratings are going to be if you fill everything up. So if you fill up all 150 bars for shot creator, you're going to get 75 for 3-point rating, you're going to get 87 in agility, you're going to get 78 in defending, 83 in layups and dunks, 81 in mid-range, 76 in playmaking, 76 in post-scoring, 62 in rebounding, and 94, goddamn, in shooting off dribble, and 67 in strength. So these attributes are based on the minimum and maximum I set, which I believe is 0 is going to mean 55 and 25 bars are going to mean 94. So, and this is using every bar that is available to the shot creator type, right? So all 150. I believe when the game comes out, we're probably only going to be able to use maybe 145. I doubt 2K will let us use all 150 bars. Because if they do, everyone's going to end up with the same guy, right? Maxed out guy, so probably. So expect 140 bars when you're playing with this yourself. And you can see this one, I've once again made changes to bar J using 150 bars for a sharpshooter. So these are the ratings you might get for a sharpshooter, and you can see the mid-range and the 3-point are crazy, both at 94, but the rest of the way is pretty bad. And the layups and dunks are at 65. So this is a max out sharpshooter using all 150 bars. So yeah, it seems like no matter what you do, you're just gonna end up with a specialist in 2K17. You're not gonna end up with a LeBron James or Kawhi Leonard, because I kind of looked over those. To make a LeBron James, you literally need like 190 to 200 bars, and you know we're only given a 150, and I doubt we'll be able to use all 150, so maybe 145. So nobody is making a LeBron James, okay? You need like 200 bars to make LeBron James with this system. So I suggest click on the link in the description below in the Google Docs so you can play around with this yourself. I think the minimum and the maximum I set is fair. 55 as 0 and 25 as 94. That makes sense. I don't think they're going to go as high as 99. But you know, they might. So play around with this yourself. And I do think if you look at the next picture, shot creator here, if you look at the attributes, is pretty even. So I think shot creators is going to be sweet. So let me know what you guys think. Play around with this yourself. And once again, shout out to Reddit user Dragix for making this. It's a pretty cool thing to use this converter for now, because we haven't got the game yet. But even if the game is out, I suggest you revisit this converter just to, you know, test things out, so you don't have to waste any VC, right? Because this converter works out pretty good, and especially once we know what the official minimum and maximum are going to be, you can use this converter probably for the rest of the year. So shout out to Dragix, and as always, family, thanks for coming by. Tutorials will be dropping soon. I will see all of you next time. Oh, and make sure you share this. Just let everyone use it. I want to see like what balance and what attributes we can create, right? Alright, see ya.